Hello there, how's it going? You know, here it is springtime and it's snowing like crazy outside today. At least it is at my house. It's pretty though, you can see those flakes coming down, and it's amazing that not any two of those flakes are the same. That's what you learn in school. That's some of the things you learn in school. Each snowflake's different. Do you really believe that out of all the billions of snowflakes that fall to the ground? Even out in my front yard here, do you think that's true? They're all different? I don't think so. That's like saying all farts are the same. They're not the same. Do you like smelling your own farts? Now let's be honest. No, seriously. If you don't like smelling your own farts, you're a gosh damn liar! Everyone likes smelling their farts. You know, I can't imagine not like smelling your own farts. The smellier and the grosser, the better. Yeah, I get disappointed when they don't smell bad. I get a real foul-smelling one, I think, did I make that? Oh, man. That's really something. That really smells like... That's really great. That's marvelous. I'm proud of myself. Sometimes you can fart, in bed. Raise the covers up and sniff down there. It's beautiful. What a treat. Don't like smelling other people's, though. I don't like smelling Ted's at the ball game. How about the old lady in the store? I like smelling her farts. They don't smell the same as yours. You can tell your fart from another person's fart. Those are gross. I don't like smelling other people's stinkers. That's a proper term, isn't it, stinker? I just was thinking about my time I spent over in Melbourne, Australia. I spent several years over there, and they have some, first of all, I'd like to say that Melbourne, Australia is one of the nicest places I've ever been. In all seriousness, it was a beautiful city. I spent a lot of time downtown, walking around down in the city center, and I think they have a population of, well, at least they did about 1990, about 3 million people, I believe, and lots of people downtown. I mean, it was an incredible sight to see all the people downtown, and not one of them in 5 years ever came up and begged for money. I walked all over the town, the city center. Not one person in 5 years came up to me and asked for money. I can't possibly walk downtown where I live more than a block or two and not have, one or two idiots come up and beg for money. They don't beg for a quarter. Hell, they want a 5 spot. And the shit they come up with. Oh, I was supposed to go to Idaho. My mother died, and she's being buried, and I'm $5 short for a bus ticket. Can you help me? I need to get there for the funeral. I wish you could help me. You look like you're driving a nice car. You look like you're successful. I'd sure hate to miss my mother's funeral. I see people out at the stop sign, the local shopping mall. A lot of them, sometimes there's guys there with their dogs, they're unshaved. They haven't shaved for about 5 or 6 days, and of course, they put on their old clothes, some of the knees have holes in them and so forth, and they're looking tidy and look hungry, you know. And they got their dog Rover sitting there. He's probably starving to death too. And they're holding the big sign, you know, hungry. Please, you know, please give me some food money. I'm hungry. And oh, by the way, God bless you. Anyway, I see these people at the stop sign, at the red light area. Not the red light district. They're probably there too, but that's where they spend their money. They don't make it to the red light district. They spend it there. Anyway, at this shopping center, there's a stop sign and a traffic semaphore. And I see people all the time. They have to stop there. The light goes red every couple of minutes, and the guy's there with his sign, and he looks hungry, and his dog looks hungry, and he looks at people. You know, if you're the unfortunate person that has to stop right there in front, the guy looks at you. Like, you know, he gives you this look of desperation. He needs some money. He's hungry. And I see so many people roll down their windows, and they give him a couple dollars. You know, and then they drive off. Then he waits for another red light to come, and then he does it again. Those guys make hundreds of dollars a day. You know, I was downtown waiting for a guy one time, and there was a mall on one side of the street and another mall on the other side. I was waiting for this guy, and of course there's a guy in front of each mall that's begging for money. You know, some asshole in each of the mall areas. And anyway, there's a woman that was in her wheelchair, and she was going across the street in her wheelchair. And she got to the other side, and she was about to go in the mall area. And this guy went over and asked her if she could please help, you know, with a few dollars for Christmas. It's Christmas time. Wondering if she had a few dollars that she could spare. And I think this old lady was scared, and she got her purse out. She's in a wheelchair. She got her purse out and, you know, got her money, and I think maybe gave him a 5 spot. And I heard the guy's right next to the guys, and he says, "Oh, God bless you. Oh, it's wonderful." Then she wheeled herself into the mall, and he went over to another guy and laughed. He got out a wad. I'm not kidding. He got out a wad out of his pocket of money, and he had all kinds of, he had a huge wad of money, and he was laughing. You know, it's a game, you know. They get hundreds of dollars a day. The Lord doesn't want you to be a sucker. You know, people think, well, if I give this person some money, I mean, after all, they're hungry, and I'm sure they're honest. They haven't shaved for a few days. Look at the clothes they wear. These people they wouldn't be standing outside with a sign if they could work. It must be hard to stand there all day and ask for money. I feel sorry for them. The Lord wants me to help them. You know, He wants me to dig into my pocket and help him. It's like helping him. You know, I love that verse, you know, in the Bible saying that if you help the least of these my brethren, it's like helping the Lord. I love that. But I don't like people promoting and helping assholes. They don't need your money. They're con artists. The Lord doesn't want you to be stupid. He wants you to think. Think, people. Think.